Hello everyone, how are you all doing? I want to welcome you to a study which I want to do on the book of Philippians. The book of Philippians is a very interesting journey. Think of it like this. Have you ever wondered if one person can change the whole world? There have been great people who have influenced nations and cultures. We can give examples from Nelson Mandela to Mahatma Gandhi. Now, what do they have in common? They have, they were all incarcerated. They went through so much of hardship. Now, we see this in Paul the Apostle writing to the book of Philippians as well. His incarceration brought in so much of transformation in his life. Now, I'm not here to propagate that saying, one needs to be incarcerated to have a good Christian life. No, that's not what I'm saying over here. But we want to see from the book of Philippians what God has for us. A prophetic perspective. Paul the Apostle writing to the city of Philippians was a Roman colony. They were very much influenced by the Greek culture. Now, the language they spoke was predominantly Greek. And also, they were polytheistic in their perspective when it came to their, seeking God as such. So it's going to be an interesting journey as you join along. Remember, hey, I've lived in other parts of the world. I've lived in 2 different cities. I remember when we were in Los Angeles, we were very much influenced by the Hollywood culture. And we spoke Hollywood as well. When I say spoke, I can understand why Paul the Apostle would use specific words. Why Paul the Apostle would be very, specific in the way in which he was addressing the Philippians, being the deacons, the bishops, and the saints of God. So, during this time when he writes the book of Philippians, there's 4 journeys that take place, Timothy going and handing over the letter to Paul the Apostle, Epaphroditus is being sent to Paul the Apostle. Now, the gift that the Philippian church had sent, it was sent through Epaphroditus. And Epaphroditus was a wonderful man of God. In Philippians 2nd chapter, we're going to learn much about him. So, we're going to take this journey in deciphering the heart of Paul the Apostle and also seeing what the Holy Spirit has for us today in this particular book. My friend, the underlying theme behind this book was that he goes on to say, rejoice in the Lord always. I was just wondering, what if we had to ask President Nelson Mandela, what was that one message that you had to say? Or if we had to ask Mahatma Gandhi, what was that one message? And I can say this for Paul the Apostle in saying thank you for the gift that he had received on behalf of the Philippine community, goes on to say to these people, rejoice in the Lord all the time. It's a wonderful message because those of us, living in this day and age, we go through so much of hardship, so much of pressure, so much of pain as well. I'm not sure how you handle pressure, pain, and just different things. But remember, Paul the Apostle, he's saying, in the midst of your pain, man, I'm incarcerated, I have nothing, I go through loneliness, I have so much of problems. But in all of this, I have learned to rejoice in the Lord all the time. And that's the theme behind the book of Philippians. So, as we take this journey, I want you to just, feel free to let few of your friends know that we're doing this book, this study on the book of Philippians. It's going to be a prophetic perspective. And also, like us and subscribe on YouTube. And feel free to share this video so that it would be a blessing to many. Be blessed. This is Pastor Raj for It's His Ministries.